Kwaku Ananse and the Scattered Wisdom. Long, long ago, in a world filled with magic and stories, lived Kwaku Ananse. He was a very clever man, but he was also very greedy. One day, Ananse decided that he wanted all the wisdom in the world for himself. He didn't want anyone else to be smart or clever. He took a large, sturdy clay pot and began his journey to find every bit of knowledge under the sun. Ananse traveled over high mountains and through deep, whispering valleys. He caught the wisdom of the elders, the secrets of the birds, and the cleverness of the forest animals. Each time he found a piece of wisdom, it appeared as a shimmering spark, which he carefully tucked away into his pot. The pot began to hum with the weight of everything there was to know. Finally, Ananse felt sure he had collected it all. "I am now the wisest man who has ever lived," he declared with a boastful laugh. He looked into his pot and saw a swirling ocean of golden light. But then, a selfish thought crossed his mind. If he left the pot on the ground, someone might steal it. He needed a place where no one could reach his precious treasure. He looked up and saw the tallest silk cotton tree in the entire forest. Its branches reached so high they seemed to touch the clouds. "I will hide my pot at the very top of this tree," Ananse decided. "No one will ever be able to find it there." He found some strong vines and began to tie the heavy pot firmly to his chest. Ananse began to climb. He grabbed the rough bark and tried to pull himself up. But because the big pot was tied to his front, it got in the way of his arms and legs. Every time he tried to reach for a higher branch, the pot bumped against the trunk, pushing him back. He grunted and groaned, slipping down again and again. Nearby, his young son, Ntikuma, had been watching his father struggle. Ntikuma was a quiet boy who often noticed things others missed. He saw how hard his father was working and how the pot was making the climb impossible. He walked closer to the base of the giant tree, looking up at his father with a puzzled expression. Ntikuma called out to his father, "Father, why do you have the pot tied to your chest? If you tie it to your back instead, your arms will be free to climb." Ananse stopped climbing and looked down. He realized his son was right. Even though Ananse thought he had all the wisdom in the pot, his son had just shown him a piece of wisdom he didn't have. Ananse felt very foolish. He untied the vines and moved the pot from his chest to his back. Now that his front was clear,